morning, good evening, good afternoon guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and today we're going to go into a little bit about Herbalife. So, for those who are new here, hi, my name is Sophie. I have had personal experience with Arbonne, which is a multi-level marketing business, and my video is in whichever corner it's in, outlining my experience if you're interested to hear my personal experience with that company. So I was recently reached out by a Herbalife representative, and that's what triggered my interest into doing this video. So today I'm going into the whole diet, basically looking into the product, what the product actually is. I'm going to be looking into their best-selling product today because to be honest, if I looked into every single product, I'd be here for ages, because if you're new to this channel, you don't know that I love to go into the nitty-gritty behind the ingredients, the science, everything. So today that's what we're going to do. Without further ado, let's get cracking because it's a juicy one today. So before we get started, I just want to put a little disclaimer that all of my resources are linked in the description box below, and you can definitely go and research for yourself. I am just doing this off my own research. Most of it is from the Herbalife website, to be honest, although it's quite a hard website to look around at, I'm not gonna lie. So I'll just leave the link so that you guys can do it for yourselves, because I spent ages trying to find the little bits and bobs from the website, and to be honest, ain't nobody got time for that. So, for those of you who don't know, Herbalife is and I quote, a global leader in meal replacements, nutritional supplements, and skincare. So they basically provide, they're most well known for their shakes, their meal replacement shakes, and they have been known to promote the diet culture, basically. So anybody who's looking for weight loss, they tend to reach out for consultants who are lean, basically. So, I mean, it's a compliment because I'm quite fluffy at the moment. But anyway, so yeah, they basically produce like supplements, replacement shakes, stuff like that. And I have a massive problem with this because I would never condone replacing a meal with a shake, basically. And I think that we are meant to eat whole foods, so we should eat whole foods. And the only supplements I really take are protein powder. I also have, I mean, chia seeds aren't really a supplement, but I have chia seeds. What else do I have? I have the electrolytes, and that's it basically. That's all I have. And I also take vitamin B12 and vitamin D because Scotland. So for me, I don't really condone the whole diet culture, but for the sake of this video, we're going to pretend that I do and pretend that I'm looking into it. So their best-selling product is the Formula 1 protein shake. I mean, it sounds like racing cars. This product basically is all the nutrients your body needs in a healthy meal. So it's basically a meal replacement shake. And in it has 222 calories, which is absolutely nothing. I mean, I would have a snack worth 222 calories. But anyway, it has 18 grams of protein, 4 grams of fibre, it has 25 vitamins in there, and it's vegan. So in comparison, I wanted to compare that to my trusty Candlemint Protein, which I absolutely love. There is always a link in the description box below, which is an affiliate link. So if you do want to shop through that link, I really appreciate it. I also have a discount code, Sophie10, to get 10% off any Candlemint products. So I'm going to compare it to the Candlemint Protein. Now this isn't a vegan protein, but it's vegetarian, so it's the closest thing that I have to compare it to. But basically, in one like shake, this has 21 grams of protein and 156 calories. So it's less calories, it's more protein. It's probably better for you because it doesn't have all the vitamins artificially injected into it, and it's all natural. And when I look at the ingredients, I know every single thing that's in here, and I know why it's in there. Whereas I actually struggled to find the ingredients on the Herbalife website. In fact, I couldn't find it, which to me, I don't like, because I like to look into what I'm buying, and to me it kind of suggests that they have something to hide. I want to compare, so basically the idea of these shakes is that you swap it for a meal. So this will therefore promote you, it will automatically put you into a calorie deficit, because it's only 222 calories, which is, I mean, my little pinky probably, if I ate that, it probably had more calories in it. But by having this, they recommend that you swap out 2 meals at least for these shakes, if not 1. So let's just say you swap out breakfast and lunch for these shakes. That means that you're only having 440 calories. And then on top of that, maybe dinner would probably be about, what, 700 calories maybe, if that. So then from that, you're only getting 1,300 calories in your day, which is ridiculously low, and it just isn't sustainable to maintain that much of a calorie deficit if you're working out, if you're even if you're just you're living a sedentary lifestyle, you're not really doing anything. It is not possible to maintain that low calorie count, because our bodies they need energy to work, and if you ate 1,300 calories a day approximately, you wouldn't last long, and I would be very concerned if that's how much calorie I was putting into my body, because you need calories to keep your heart moving, you need calories to promote brain function, you need the calories to basically just live and breathe. And even if I just sat here for 24 hours, I would still burn more than 1,300 calories. So that naturally will put you into a calorie deficit. And for those of you who don't know, a calorie deficit basically means that you're using more calories than what you're ingesting, basically. And that is how you lose weight. So you lose weight by eating less, moving more, and these shakes basically do that for you. They automatically make you eat less. And yes, I don't dispute that they probably have a very high success rate in the diet culture, but they are not sustainable, because I mean, I could not have a breakfast for 222 calories. It just wouldn't happen. My snacks are more than that. If you had carrots and hummus, to the extent that I have carrots and hummus, it would be more than 222 calories. And at the moment, I'm not exactly moving much, because I'm not training, so I'm basically a normal human being. And for me, it really concerns me the fact that a lot of people are replacing shakes. I kind of thought that people would be more educated than that. If I was a Herbalife representative, I would have serious self-doubt, because I would be basically encouraging people to starve their bodies, because 1,300 calories a day-ish, let's say you had just one shake, that would be 222 calories. Let's say you have 2 700 calorie meals, that's 1,400. You're basically having 1,600 calories in a day, which still is not very much. 1,600 calories, like, for a week, yes, you're going to lose weight. But for a month, you're probably going to really, really crave a lot of food, and then you're just going to binge eat. So I don't agree with shakes, especially if they're only 222 calories. At least if it's going to replace a meal, I'd want at least 400 calories. I mean, come on. Sometimes every now and then I'd maybe have a smoothie for breakfast, but I know what's going in that, and I know that what I'm putting in my smoothie, yes, fair enough, the protein is artificial, but it comes from plants. So I know what it is, I know where it's come from, and yes, maybe sometimes I would replace a breakfast for a smoothie, but very rarely. So I wanted to compare it to the breakfast I had this morning, just because I thought it would be interesting. Now I'm going to have to sit in the middle of the screen, because I'm going to pop up the pictures of the 2 reviews, because I put them both into Chronometer, which is basically it gives you all that's in it. And I wanted to analyse the difference between the protein, the sugar, the fibre, the fat, and also look into the vitamins and minerals. So the shake in comparison to my lovely bowl of protein oats, which, I'm sorry, they are beautiful. I have, for anybody who wants to know, I mean, not that you asked, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I have oats mixed with almond milk, mixed with protein powder, and I basically just mix it all up. And then on top I had maybe 5 strawberries and then a banana, and then peanut butter and chia seeds. So it's got healthy fats, it's got protein, it's got carbs, it's also got some fruits and veggies. I mean, it's not got veggies, it's got fruits in there, but it's a very balanced meal to start off the day, and it also satiates me, it fills me up, and I know that I'm going to get to 11 o'clock and I'm not going to be hungry yet. So that's what I've been having for breakfast at the moment. I switch up the fruits and stuff when I want to, but I've been loving that, and it's such a good meal. So I compared it to that because that's what I had for breakfast today. So our shake has less fibre, it has 13.2 grams less fibre. It has 2.6 grams more sugar. Now, if we look at the calories and the overall weight of the meal, like my breakfast weighs more than the shake. If there's more sugar in the shake, why? It suggests to me that there's a lot of stuff pumped into it. There is less fat in the shake, but there's also less healthy fats. So there's no omega-3, there's no omega-6, there's less mono and polysaturated fat, but there also is less saturated fat, which is the bad fat. There is 1.9 grams less protein, which to me is a bit questioning, because if this basically is a meal replacement protein shake, how can I get more protein from food? And yes, there is protein in there, but like there's also good quality stuff in there, like almond milk, peanut butter, chia seeds. And there's more vitamins, which also again suggests to me that it's pumped in there, because it's not natural to basically get vitamins in basically what is a milkshake. So I thought it would be interesting to compare the prices. So my lovely protein oats cost me about £1.43 for that breakfast, and the shake, which is 222 calories, which is the equivalent of my left, that's my right, little finger, costs £1.65 per serving. So this fulfilling meal, which has more natural stuff in it, is actually cheaper, just saying. So that is the product, well, one of the products, and I just want to kind of say, please eat normal food. Yes, you can lose weight if you have a calorie deficit. That just means eat less food, move more. It's not rocket science, people. So in terms of the business, this is obviously the thing that is promoted the most because it is a pyramid scheme, I mean MLM. The business starter pack is £74.56. Now this is a ridiculous amount when we compare it to Arbonne. Arbonne, it costs £30 to sign up. And actually when you're going to sign up, they don't tell you the price until you're basically about to pay. So you don't know that it's going to cost you pretty much all the way along the process. You basically type in all your details, because I did it because I wanted to find out how much the price was, basically until you give them your card details, which I think is a little bit sketchy if you ask me. But anyway, according to their income disclosure statement, now this is where it gets interesting, people. So, and this is quoted in there, like I will link it and I'll put screenshots on the screen now. 88% of distributors received no payment. Can we just, what? Like nothing. They received nothing, nada, like not even a p. So if you're spending £74.56, you basically lost £74.56 because 88% of distributors don't make any money back. So consultants with a downline were included in their income disclosure statement. Now this is completely different to Arbonne. Arbonne's income disclosure statement can be anybody. So it could be based on product sales, but this basically implies that you have to recruit people. You have to get people in your downline. Cough, cough, pyramid scheme. Now, the thing I quite like about this is the fact that there actually is a $0 level on here, and a lot of income disclosure statements kind of include that in their bottom layer, so they probably say like 0 to £1,000 or something. Whereas this one actually tells us how many people don't make anything. So obviously you've got 88% of distributors receive no payments. So the 88% must include 30.6%, because 30.6% of people made zero, nada. And then 47.5% of people made $1 to $1,000 in a year. That is nothing. I could sell my right arm for more. So yeah, I think it goes without saying, Herbalife is possibly one of the worst multi-level marketing businesses out there, and you can tell that from their website. I mean, it promotes diet culture, which I don't appreciate at all. I think it's nasty and should just be kicked into space. And the other thing that I don't appreciate is the fact that they have nutrition experts, which is basically their consultants, which is basically people who look skinny or look lean or have their desired look, who probably have no nutritional training. They aren't registered dietitians, they aren't registered nutritionists, they don't even have any scientific background in it, because chances are if they did, they probably wouldn't be condoning that, because if I can see that a meal replacement shake is 222 calories, equivalent to my right pinky, then I don't know which registered dietitian would actually promote that, because it's just not sustainable. So yeah, I hope this provided some insight. I hope it provided some scientific insight, some sort of ethical insight, because to me, I would not feel comfortable promoting someone to basically starve their body. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of me going into different MLMs, please comment below the next one you want me to go into, because I've really enjoyed researching this video. And click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me and you want to join the family. Ring the notification bell though, so that you get notified every time I post a video. Usually I post every Monday at 11 AM, but every now and again I do post random uploads, and this is probably going to be a random upload. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you are made aware of Herbalife, because it's shocking, and I hope that you stay safe. I love you guys so much. Bye.